Hey folks, I'm H2 and you're on the F3 channel. Hey, thanks for joining me here today. Thought I'd get back on the channel and share a few thoughts with you. So as I was driving into work this morning, something occurred to me as I was pulling up to the stoplight. And I kind of looked around and I noticed something about myself. And what I was doing was looking at the type of cars that were around me. You know, some were average and some were on the upper end. And so I kind of thought about, kind of a comparison between the car next to me and my car or my truck. And I love my truck and I have the choice to have just about any kind of vehicle I want. But even still, I find myself comparing my vehicle to other vehicles. And so the question I have for you this morning is, do you compare yourself to others? And so as you think about that and as you go to work throughout the rest of this week and maybe even into the weekend and next week, see how many times do you compare yourself to others? The problem in comparing yourself to others is you have no idea what the other person is all about. We make these assumptions that they are, certain kind of people based on the car they drive, maybe the house they live in, the clothes they're wearing, or maybe even the job that they have. We make an assumption that if they have all these things, that things must be great and that somehow they are ahead of you. And that may not be the case. But even if it is, you have no idea of what it took for them to get to where they are. And so perhaps if you're really curious, you may need to ask them about how they got that particular house, how they got that particular car, or what it took for them to get that particular job. But at any rate, you need to know more about the person because there's probably something you can learn from them. So here it is, folks. This is your F3 Millionaire tip number 16. I need you to stop and give yourself some credit. And in order to do that, there are going to be 3 things that you need to ask yourself or keep in mind in order to prevent yourself from comparing yourself to others and have your own program. The first thing I need you to do is to realize where you started, because all of us never start at the same place. Some of us have started at the top, maybe started in the middle, or started on the bottom. So depending where you started, that's where you have to make that assessment of how far you have progressed. Okay? And then the second point is, I need you to set some goals. So whatever you think you want, so whatever excites you or whatever, wherever you want to go, you're going to have to make that a goal. And so if you set that goal now, your daily actions should support that particular goal. And then the last thing I need you to do is to celebrate your success. And I'm not talking about going and spending a whole lot of money and wasting a whole lot of money on a party. What I'm talking about is realizing where you are, where you want to go, and maybe celebrating with some family or close friends on achieving some milestones. All right? So there you have it, folks. I need you to stop comparing yourself to others and get some and take some credit. All right? Hey, I'm H. Stu. Thanks for joining me. I'm signing off.